It's a beautiful Sunday in the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. Before I give you the information on the listings that come on the market today, I want to tell you about an announcement the Key West VFW just made. They're holding their 12th annual VFW fishing tournament from June 14th to June 16th. They've just increased the largest prize in the tournament. Whoever catches the heaviest dolphin fish, also known as a mahi-mahi, that weighs over 50 pounds will receive a cash prize of $50,000. People always say fishing's an expensive sport, but that $50,000 win will pay for several years of fishing for sure and then some. Our VFW in Key West is great. It's right across the street from the water. You can sit there and look at the boats come in and out of the Key West Yacht Club while you enjoy your food or enjoy a drink. The food is excellent, the drinks are excellent, the beer is ice cold, and the prices are far less than you'd pay for a like-type restaurant that's not a VFW. Long before Key West was a tourist town, it was always a military town, and Key West really honors and respects our veterans. Now for my morning market MLS update video I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. That's anything from Big Pine Key down to Key West. If you watch this video each morning, you'll know about all the new listings the same day the realtors know about them. That's very valuable information for a buyer to have. I find most buyers wait for a house to come on to Zillow before they inquire about it, and by the time Zillow puts a home live online, it's been on the multiple listing service a couple days and all the good deals are already under contract. If you watch this video and see something you like, you can call me that same day. I'll make an appointment for you to take a look at the home, and if you like what you see, we can write up a contract and have the home tied up under contract before most buyers ever even knew it was for sale. You can also get a much more detailed description of these listings, including photos, if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I'll put that web address in the description below. There's a lot more information on the homes, a lot more details, any unique features the home might have. It'll have information on the different rooms and room dimensions. There'll be photos of the inside of the home, photos of the outside of the home. If the home happens to be waterfront or has a pool, there'll be photos of the water view or photos of the pool. Just a lot more information than I can cram into a couple-minute YouTube video. Again, that web address is keywestinvesting.com. And I update that every day directly from the Florida Keys multiple listing service as well. If you like this video, please let me know. Click that thumbs up like symbol down below. If you want to see more videos of this nature and keep current with the Florida Keys real estate market so you'll know what's being listed at what price every day, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do a video just like this each morning. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. I'm running a special now where I will contribute $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs, but that ends at the end of this month. You have to wait to the end of the video to hear the details on that one, though. Today we have 6 new listings to go over that came on the market in Key West and the lower Keys. 5 of the 6 are in Key West, and there's 1 up on Big Pine Key. Before I tell you about the listings, the state of Florida requires me to cover the legal boring stuff. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listings. And I'm not accepting any responsibility if there's any inaccuracies in any of these listings or any of the information I give you. I'm simply reading it to you right from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. The first one we have is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 384 square foot townhouse on Waddell Street in Key West's Casa Marina neighborhood. The Casa Marina neighborhood is a great area, very desirable. You can easily walk to the beach. It would be a fairly long walk, but doable to walk downtown to Duval Street or a real simple bicycle ride. The Casa Marina area tends to be all more upscale homes. The lots are a little bit larger. It's just a much nicer neighborhood. This one's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 384 square foot condo. It's being offered at $535,000, which is an excellent price for a condo, even that small, in the Castle Marina area. The only thing that concerns me with this one are this townhouse. I keep calling it a condo, but they're fairly well the same thing. But this is actually a townhouse. The only thing that concerns me with this townhouse is their HOA fees are only $130 a month, and that includes the water. Which sounds great, and it is. It's an amazing price, but I get concerned with the financial state of the HOA. If they're only charging $130 a month and they're including the water, that doesn't leave a lot of money to keep in reserves in case an assessment comes up for any maintenance the building needs. I know at my house, my water bill is anywhere from $30 to $45 a month, so let's go on the low end and say it's $30. That only leaves $100 per unit, and there's only 6 townhomes in this complex. So that's $600 a month that leaves if the building ever needs a new roof, if it needs to be re-sided, if it needs to be tented for termites, anything it might need. So if you do decide you like this property and you go under contract while you're in your inspection due diligence period, definitely take a good look at the financials and particularly see how much money they have in reserves. If one of these maintenance issues comes up and there's not enough money in the reserve fund, each individual owner gets billed an assessment that you have to pay pretty well immediately. So the reserves are real important here. Then we go to Key West's Newtown neighborhood on Duck Avenue. There's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,331 square foot house. This one's being offered at $1,350,000, which is a pretty good price for a house in Key West in that neighborhood. The only downside of this one is it's directly across the street from the public housing, which tends to give it a bad name. Our public housing in Key West is not a bad area by any means, but so many people just hear the words public housing and they think projects, and they think of the big cities. Our public housing, the majority of the residents is the Key West labor force. We have a lot of the people that the city needs to function, like our firefighters, our nurses, our school teachers. There's even a couple police officers that live over there, and they take their own car home. You can't get a better security system than a couple police cars sitting out there in the parking lot. So the public housing is nothing like you'd see in a big city like New York City or Chicago or Los Angeles, but unfortunately a lot of people just see the words public housing and label it. But this one's a great house. It's about 1.5 blocks, 2 blocks from my own house. I walk by it every morning. I'm very familiar with this house, and at $1,350,000, it's an excellent deal. Then we go to Seidenberg Ave. There's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 984 square foot house. It's on a 5,000 square foot lot. It has a 6-foot high privacy wall around the whole property, giving you your privacy. There's off-street parking for 3 cars and an in-ground pool, and it's being offered at $848,000, which is extremely low for a house in Key West. I would like to see another bathroom, or at least another half bathroom, which you could probably do. If you bought this house with your intention being to put in another bathroom, I would definitely go see the Key West Building Department or Planning Department while you're still under contract in your due diligence period to make sure you can. But I don't see them giving you any trouble doing that. $848,000 for a house on a lot of land that size in the Midtown neighborhood with an in-ground pool and off-street parking is extremely low. This property will not last. So if you like it, definitely jump on it soon. Give me a call right away. Then we go to 11th Street, also in Key West's Midtown neighborhood. There's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,616 square foot house. This one's being offered at $1,200,000, which is a very good price for a house in that neighborhood. You could drive to Duval Street in 5 to 6 minutes from this house. Good location. Then in Key West's Newtown neighborhood on Flagler Ave, we have a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,458 square foot house. This one's being offered at $1,250,000, which is a very good house for a price for a house that size and that many bedrooms. Flagler Ave, however, is one of the main streets going into downtown. The locals usually use it as a cut-through road because the delivery trucks can't go down it. So it's a lot faster for us to get downtown. But that being said, there's a lot of traffic on Flagler Ave and it could get noisy. Then the last house is the only one that's not in Key West. It's up in Big Pine Key on Avenue D. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,306 square foot house. Avenue D is in a neighborhood, we call it the Avenues, because the streets are Avenue A, Avenue B, Avenue C, Avenue D, and so on. The Avenues are definitely Big Pine Key's up-and-coming neighborhood. 25 years ago when I first started selling real estate, you didn't want to live in the Avenues. It wasn't a real good neighborhood, but now it's up-and-coming. They have a new park right on the waterfront there, tennis courts, a dog park. Most of the houses are newer. It's really becoming a very gentrified neighborhood. I like it a lot. This house, again, is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,306 square foot house. And it's being offered at $649,000, which is extremely low for a house anywhere in the Florida Keys. That's all we have for today. If you want to take a look at any of these listings or any home anywhere in the fabulous Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731-0501. Now, as I promised, my commitment to pay $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. If you buy or sell any home with me anywhere in the Florida Keys between now and June 30th, the end of this month, June 30th, 2024, I will contribute $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. I know closing by the 30th could be tough, so I decided to extend that out a little bit. We do not have to close by June 30th, 2024. If you're selling the home, the listing agreement just has to be signed by June 30th, 2024. If you're buying the home, the contract for purchase and sale just has to be signed by June 30th, 2024. And then we can close after that, and I will contribute $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to showing you homes in the fabulous Florida Keys. And more importantly, I look forward to making you my neighbor. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.